You're on. Yeah.
Okay, let me continue my button here. I guess I got to push my continue thing, huh? What happens if I don't push this? Do I get kicked out if I don't click on that? Anyway, good morning, everyone. Aloha, especially to all the 2021-22 class of presidents, the change makers. We're off and running, folks. Can you believe this? You have finished your pre-PETS assignment work. We are now in the pre-PET session, and the next step is going to be PET. So you are on your way. This journey is going really, really fast. So you guys must be paddling the canoe really hard. It is great to see you, and I thank you for being here today. We've got an action-packed agenda, so let's get a move on here. Is our district governor here? I can't see everybody on my screen. Naomi?
Sandy, I am here. Sorry about that.
No, that's okay. Everyone, for those, I'm sure you all know her, but our wonderful district governor, Naomi Masuno, she's going to present the welcome this morning. So Naomi?
Thank you. Thank you. We just had a meeting this morning with the doctors in our district, and they're talking about how we can outreach to the community on getting the word out about COVID vaccines. And so that was an awesome group that Kathleen and I just left. But, good morning, everybody. Thank you, Sandy, for giving me the opportunity to address this awesome group. And every president here, President-elect, congratulations on being elected to lead your club. It's a big responsibility to be the CEO of your organization, but you're not alone, You've got the help of your board, your AGs, the whole district team, and we are here to support you and your club. So, Rotary's motto is service above self, and you know how good it feels. You have that good feeling when you help somebody. So just imagine the impact and the reach you have in your hands by leading your club. You have the power to make a difference in your community, and you have the power to change the lives in your club members and all the beneficiaries of your projects that you do. So, the district incoming team has built on what we've done this year, and now you have a chance to build on the successes of your club. And so the district is here to help you. Tell us what you need. Tell us how we can help you. To me, presidents are the most important people because you are the ones who lead the club. Your members are on the front line doing good in the community. So take a full advantage of all the resources you have before you. You've got the district team, you've got the learning center, and you've got, of course, that guy, Benson Medina, the district trainer. Yay. But, best wishes for a great year. Thank you for your dedication, for the Rotary ideals, and together, we're going to make lasting changes in the world and in ourselves, as we have done for 100 years in Hawaii. So congratulations.
Thank you, District Governor Naomi. It's so good to have you here this morning. Okay, now part of the training we go through is you're going to have to learn a whole bunch of acronyms. Naomi identified you as the MIPs, the most important people. But now let me introduce you to some of our VIPs. I guess that's very important people, right? So first, I would like you to meet some of the past district governors that are here among us. From the Rotary Club of Pearl Ridge, Dick Moscow. Are you here, Dick? There's Dick. Can you see Dick's hand there? He is not only a past district governor, he is a governor-elect. So he is a super VIP person. And next, from the Rotary Club of Waianae Coast, we have Nalani Flynn. Nalani.
Morning, everyone.
Past district governor and also president-elect. So we have some real dignitaries among us. Next, we have from the Rotary Club of Downtown Honolulu, Del Green. Del? Hi, Del. Del's also one of our speakers today, so we're lucky to have him. And for those of you who may not know that, do you know that big convention we were supposed to have here this past year? Dale was our leader in that. He was the chair of the host organization committee. And next, we have the members of our esteemed DG line. You've already met Naomi. We have from the Rotary Club of Hilo Bay, District Governor-elect Randy Hart. Hey,
Morning,
Randy.
everybody. And it's the Rotary Club of Hilo, not Rotary Club of Hilo Bay.
Oh, I'm sorry, Randy. Okay, I will stretch out Bay. So sorry.
That would be my good friend Mike Carroll.
Okay, sorry about that. From Rotary Club of Hilo, District Governor-elect Randy Hart. Thanks for the correction.
Good morning, everybody.
And from the Rotary Club of Metropolitan Honolulu, we have District Governor nominee, Mark Merriam. Mark? No shout outs, Mark? Okay, folks, those are the members. Did I miss anyone? Do I have any other? I think I got everyone in the PD, the district governor line and the past district governors, yeah? So another important person that whether you want to hear from her or not, she's so gracious and we rely on her for everything, is the executive secretary for next year, Mary Ann Berry. She's the one who behind the scenes is putting together all of the organizational things, and she's the one gently prodding you to make sure you get things done. Hi, Mary Ann, yay! From the Ala Moana Rotary Club of Ala Moana. So
Good morning, everybody.
That's Mary Ann. So today we have an important topic that we need to cover as the final step to get you prepped for pets. Okay, and that's to cover the 3 essential elements of Rotary. Today, we are really lucky. We have with us those who are going to be the committee chairs next year. So during your term as president, they will be serving as chairs of these essential committees that we have. And so to start off, we have, let's see, our past district governor, Dale Green, who is going to be the chair of the Rotary District Rotary Foundation Committee next year, will be starting us off. He will be followed by our membership chair from the Rotary E-Club of Hawaii, Lane Kohama. Lane, are you there somewhere, I hope? And he's going to be joined by the co-chair, Nolani Flynn from the Rotary Club of Waianae Coast. And they will be followed by our chair of public image, the Randy Soriano from the E-Club of Hawaii. That's Khaleesi barking to cheer you on, Randy. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get the program started. And we're going to start with our favorite Dale Green. Dale?
Okay, well, thank you very much, Governor-elect Sandy. And good morning, everyone. You guys are about to embark on what I think is probably the best job in Rotary, which is that of club president. As I look through the screen, I see so many familiar faces. And so I can see this is going to be a wonderful class of incoming presidents. So I'm going to share my screen right now, I think, if this will work for me. Oops. That's not the screen I wanted to share, was it? My apologies.
Yeah.
Here I thought I had this all under control, but lo and behold.
Yeah, you do. This is a learning environment. We are all learning, and this is part of the learning.
Okay, well, thank you for being so kind to me. There we go. And we're off and running. Thank you.
Join the meeting.
Well, thank you again. This presentation is going to be on the Rotary Foundation, and it will be a relatively high level presentation, hopefully to give you some of the tools that you will need and want to have at your disposal, when we go to PETS. The Rotary Foundation, our mission is to enable you and the members of your club advance world understanding, goodwill, and peace through the improvement of health, the support of education, and the alleviation of poverty. And how do we do that? Well, primarily through the areas of focus. We had 6 areas of focus until just recently, but the areas of focus are peace and conflict resolution, disease prevention and treatment, water and sanitation, maternal and child health, basic education literacy, economic and community development, and the newest area of focus, the environment. Now, what can we do to support the foundation? I think a lot of us have this conception that the foundation is all about money, and it's really limited to persons with a lot of disposable income. One of the things I'd like to dispel is that that's not entirely true. While certainly there's a lot of room for people who have the ability to make significant contributions, monetary contributions to the foundation, and as much as we'd like everybody, in addition to Marianne Barry, being a Arch Clump Society member, which means somebody who has the ability to contribute $250,000 or more to the Rotary Foundation and humanitarian programs of the foundation. The reality is that that's not all of us, including myself. Something as low as $25 is going to make a significant difference in someone's life. We would encourage all of our club presidents to lead by example and to make their own personal contributions in whatever amount that they feel comfortable in making. I would suggest an amount of $100, but that's not attainable for everybody, and that's okay. But we would encourage everyone to make some contributions so that we're leading by example. But it's not all about the money. We can also participate and support the foundation by just participating in the grants. And I recognize that not all clubs have the resources and the experience within their membership to have participated in grants in the past and might not feel comfortable in this upcoming year with Sandy. But you know what? There are a lot of other clubs, wonderful clubs in our district that are more than happy and willing to be able to help participate with you and to nurture you along as you gain the skill set to be able to do your own grants. And not only in our district, if you're interested in hooking up with people outside of our district around the world, we can also make that happen as well. But another thing we can also do to help promote the foundation is to promote awareness of the foundation and through all the different opportunities that exist. Certainly if you have the ability to give $500 to the foundation, you can make a significant impact, such as launching an anti-bullying campaign. But you know what? If you can only afford $50, you'll still be able to make a significant contribution to somebody by helping maybe provide clean water to fight against waterborne illnesses. There are a lot of opportunities to give. As low as 60 cents will help immunize a child from polio. It's not always about the ability to give large amounts of money, but the ability to give something, and whatever you can give is going to make a lasting change in somebody's life. Now, if you have the ability to give, and we encourage you to do that, there are lots of ways we can do it. One is certainly to go online and contribute through My Rotary. They, of course, will accept your check. They also accept electronic funds transfers. And my favorite is Rotary Direct. I'm sure you'll hear more about this at PETS, but my favorite way of giving is through Rotary Direct, where I can sign up and give a little bit of money out of my credit card so that I also get miles of whatever my credit card reward program might provide for me. But it's an easy way if you want to be able to give, become a sustaining member and just give $100 a year. You can do that painlessly with a cup of coffee. Or if you want to become a society member, $85 a month will get you $1,000 in an annual on an annual basis. So it's really a nice, painless way to do it. And you know that your money is going to be well taken care of. The Rotary Foundation has achieved the highest rating by a charity navigator for 13 years in a row. So feel good that whatever you give will be well spent. Participating, we have all kinds of ways of participating. You can participate through polio eradication. If you want to go on an NID, a National Immunization Day, supporting those opportunities exist. Participating in global and district grants, supporting a peace fellowship. We have Rotary scholarships, and we can also participate by member recognition. We have lots of ways to recognize our members. We have individual recognitions, we have club recognitions. And this is generally how your money is spent. This is a little dated, but you can see that a lot of the money goes towards preventing disease. The next largest area that gets focused on is clean water, then supporting education, then economies, mothers, and promoting peace. This is a little data, so it doesn't include data on the environment, but I suspect that that's going to be a significant area of focus for Rotarians as we go forward. And creating awareness within your club, in addition to recognizing members who, for example, become Paul Harris Fellows, who have given $1,000, or people who are members of the Paul Harris Society who give $1,000 a year, or maybe major donors in your club, somebody who's had the ability to contribute $10,000 or more, or the people who become benefactors where they have given a gift of a future gift of $1,000, or bequest society members who have given future gifts of $10,000 or more, recognizing those people in your club. I know that there are other clubs that are out there. They actually have recognitions where they will carry their Paul Harris medallions. I don't think we do that a whole lot anymore, but maybe I'm showing my age when I recognize what a Paul Harris medallion is. But we have clubs that go out of their way to recognize the contributions of people who've given generously to the foundation. And it's something that you as a club president can do, and it doesn't cost you any money. Additionally, there are a lot of resources that the Rotary Foundation provides to us. These are available through the Rotary website, rotary.org. If you go to the website, you go to the rotary.org page, go to Manage, Brand Center, and Images and Video. You'll get a lot of different resources, access to resources, print materials, and then also some video, really cool video materials such as these that we're sharing with you. So I understand we're going to have some Q&A later. So I'm going to go ahead and reserve those questions from the audience until that point in time. I believe that's what we're doing, right? See, Benson and Sandy, thank you.
Yes.
With that, thank you. And I look forward to talking to y'all later. Aloha.
Yes, and as Dell mentioned, after the session, we're going to have a breakout where you will have an opportunity to meet with any one of the speakers you would like to today, right? Answer any further questions. And just keep in mind, today we are just going over the support that is provided, the essential elements within Rotary that really help to support our primary cause, which is to provide service and peace throughout the world. And so next, I'd like to invite Lane Kohama. Lane?
Hi, aloha. Oh, sorry, Sandy. Aloha, good morning, everybody. Let me share my screen. Here we go. All right. Well, thank you so much, everybody, and congratulations on, becoming president. It was, I feel, one of my best years in Rotary, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. So membership, let's visit a place called Anytown. So let me show you this video here.
As Rotary, we often ask ourselves, how do we grow personally, professionally, and organizationally? The answer is simple. To grow Rotary, we need more Rotary clubs. Let's use Anytown as an example. Anytown is a city of 100,000 people and home to one proud Rotary club. But there are hundreds of other people of action, just like us, who are uniquely qualified to become Rotary members. They share the same drive and represent the values and fundamentals of a Rotary member. So why aren't they members? Well, the current club meets on Monday. There are leaders in Anytown who can't meet on a Monday. By excluding this segment, the potential members in Anytown has shrunk. Now consider, what if the meeting is at noon on Monday? There are people who can meet on Monday, but can't meet at noon. So now we have a smaller audience for Rotary in Anytown. Of the remaining group, some aren't interested in a club with a sit-down lunch and speakers. They are passionate about service, but aren't interested in a traditional club experience. And that is okay. The Rotary Club of Anytown isn't doing anything wrong. It just doesn't appeal to particular segments of the community. And if we're going to thrive for years to come, we must adapt and embrace change. In Anytown, we have an opportunity to expand because potential members are everywhere. More than half of the eligible people are prospective Rotary members, waiting to make a bigger impact in their community. But what Rotary Club exists for them? If Anytown creates new clubs at new times and new places, the hidden potential for Rotary will be revealed. As people of action, we must broaden our reach and provide opportunities to all leaders in the community. Together, all of us can grow Rotary.
Well, I'm sure all of you have experienced Anytown, because congratulations to all your clubs. You know, during the pandemic, you guys had to shift and change and maneuver in doing projects for your community and, you know, engaging your members and meeting together. So, you know, that is a good example, that video showing, like, you know, how we can all grow Rotary together. And I think, you know, Sandy showed you folks about Shekar's video regarding 17 months and 17 years. And the premise again for this is, again, starting February to when your presidency ends next year, you would be pretty much, that would be 17 months. And in 17 years, Rotary has been on course for the 1.2 million Rotarians and have stayed there. So he would like to try to move the needle for 100,000 new members to get us to 1.3 million Rotarians in 17 months. And in doing so, Shekar also talked about the do more, grow more. So again, for doing more, let's all continue to do more impactful projects. And of course, growing more, you know, let's go ahead and increase membership and expanding our participation. And that's how membership and us, meaning me, Nalani, everyone in our district can all help you, as well as your fellow presidents and your club members can help you as well. The other thing Shekar talked about was each one bring one. So again, you know, bring someone to a service project. I feel those are the best places to introduce someone to Rotary. Service project, even a fun event. You know, when things open up, we're going to have more Rotary fun events, and, you know, bring them to one of those to experience and to meet other Rotarians and community leaders. The other thing is growing and retaining. And my awesome colleague, you know, Nalani Flynn, past district governor, she will talk more about growing and retaining. But more importantly, everyone, we all should have fun. I think we should all have fun. So on the top left here, that is a whiskey fellowship that was in Germany. Bottom left, you know, there's some folks you might see in that picture over there. There's Randy Hart, but he's cut out a little bit, but we're all having fun, hanging out together. And the other person on the far right is my good friend, Jean-Louis. He is the E-Club president in France, and sister club to us, the E Club of Hawaii, as well as a past district governor. So let me show you how he likes to have fun. So anyhow, yes, everyone, just have fun, enjoy, and enjoy each other as Rotarians, and have a great time. Thank you.
Thanks, Lane. Love it. Love it. Love it. That was good fun.
Thanks.
And next we have Nalani. You got, okay, everybody, let's cheer Nalani on. I want you to know she's going to kill me for saying this. She learned to do this just for today. So it's like, yay, Nalani.
Oh, you guys are awesome. Anyway, you might be wondering now, why two chairs, co-chairs for membership? Well, as you can tell between Lane and I, he is the younger set, and I look at myself as the legacy group, the older set, and how we can come together, bridge this, and have a more and support each other in the clubs. And so that's why there's two of us, and thank you so much. And here we go. Okay, let me move this down so I can see. Well, Lane talked about growth and retention. What is it? Equal a vibrant club. So with that, what does a vibrant club look like? People working together, doing something. Let's see, I'm hitting the wrong button. Doing what? Service projects, making a difference, one person at a time. Engaging, doing good, being part of the solution. That's what you will be doing. Being active and healthy, being a participator. Every member counts. If they leave, why? How can I help? That's the Rotary way. And being healthy is being flexible, thinking outside the box, valuing a member's club experience as an example. People financially, for some, can't afford to stay in Rotary. Your job, find a way to keep them. Be innovative. If they desire, demonstrate that you care. Option, review your fee structure. So how is your club viewed in your community? Do they know you? Does your membership reflect your community? Here we go. So how do we find new members? Referrals. Bring a friend to a project. That always works. People like doing good for others. Make a list. Your friends, your associates. I'll share more in the break room. Former Rotarians. Social media. I'm not as techie as I told my group of co-workers yesterday's meeting. I feel like the mommy in the group. They're all so young and techie than me, so they're going to hold my hand and help me through that. So I really appreciate that. Retention. Lane mentioned about that. How do we keep them? You develop relationships, like the song, getting to know you, getting to know all about you. You didn't think I was going to do that, did you? How about mentoring? How about the buddy system? Example, a member of ours hadn't been attending our meeting for a while. I recently found out that his office got hit by a homeless person throwing a Molotov cocktail. It caused a fire in his office and the office above for another business. And reaching out to him made a big difference. It showed that Rotary care, and that's what we need to do. When you do that, you're going to retain people. Engage in club, social activity, have fun. No honey yet, okay? Feel appreciated and invested. Let your members feel, oh, hello, I keep forgetting. Here we go. feel appreciated and invested. What does a vibrant club look like? Right there. People this engaged, they're active, they're doing service project, more hands, shared work, fellowship, develop relationship. Questions I'll take at the breakout session. Thank you, everyone. Appreciate being with you.
Thank you, Nalani. Wow, you had even had animations in your PowerPoint. This is awesome. I'm so proud of you.
Oh gosh.
Our
Thank
last but not least, among our presenters is Randy Soriano with Public Image. Randy.
Good morning, everyone. Okay, let me just share my screen. Hold on 1 second. Okay, so public image. What I wanted to share, I'm going to try to keep this super brief as well, but similar to Dell and Nalani and Lane, I think one of the things that's important about public image is that it tells your club story and it touches upon every single aspect of Rotary. So I wanted to share this video with all of you first.
Possibilities are all around us. Everywhere we look, we see opportunity in unexpected places. And when we share our knowledge, vision, and connections, we turn great ideas into action in communities all around the world that we call home. Like transforming an old bus to feed hungry children, or providing life-saving equipment to those who need it most. From fighting disease to rebuilding schools, together we can make real change happen. We're Rotary. We are people of action. Get involved today at rotary.org/action.
Perfect. So I wanted to share that video primarily because I think that is the main takeaway from public image. It's telling your story. Like Sandy has been saying for the past, I'm sure, months, is that you guys are the change makers, right? So I wanted to share with you guys the RI theme. I'm not sure if any of you have seen it. I'm sure you have. It's been all over everyone's social media platforms. I'm sure Sandy has been sharing it with you as well. Something that resonated with me is that Shaker wrote in a specific part of his presentation. He said, "Rotary kindled the spark within me to look beyond myself and embrace humanity. Service became a way of life for me, and I, like many others, adopted the guiding philosophy that service is the rent I pay for the space I occupy on this earth. And I want to be a good tenant of this earth." And I think that resonates with us so much because although the foundation and community service and membership is so important, a lot of times we forget that public image is so important in telling our story. We can't have a vibrant club without public image. And that is why I'm going to go over why public image is important. So like I said, when a Rotary Club has a positive public image, brand, or reputation, current members are motivated to participate. Prospective members are eager to join, and sponsors are willing to support service. And as you can see, those three things touch upon the foundation as well as membership. Also, it tells your club story, and that's kind of where I think is important for all of you guys. We're gonna obviously have tons of trainings going down the pipeline. Benson and Sandy are gonna create this amazing curriculum for you guys. So I don't want to get into all of that yet, but what I really wanted to share with all of you guys is that as you guys are preparing for PETS, there are going to be two resources that I want you guys to really take a look at. On rotary.org, there's going to Center. It's an amazing resource. Please, you're seeing from Nalani, myself, from Dell, from Lane, all of those videos are in the Brand Center as well. So if you guys need content, that's where you can find it. Also, the Rotary brand guidelines are there as well. I think that's something that you guys will touch upon at PETS, but it's always good to kind of have that in the back of your mind. So feel free to download that. Also, while we are continuing through this session, I'll go ahead and share a link so that you guys can have that for easy access. So you can start looking through that as well. Also, obviously, I want to highlight the Rotary D5000 website. That's where you can find our district calendar of events, district public image resources. Naomi has created this amazing repository of just information that you guys can find, and it touches upon all of our areas, but there is also a public image area that you can look at, and it'll have a lot of training information as well as tons of resources for you. Also, there's going to be the updated public image contact info. And one of the things I wanted to really highlight for you guys today is that something that we kind of developed, and it's a little different from in the past, is that you're going to realize that this year we're going to have a very robust public image team. And that's the reason behind that is because we want to provide you guys with resources. We feel that one of the things that we can help and support you with is you guys knowing that there's specific people that have expertise in certain areas of public image that can help you. So I'm going to just go over who our team is. It'll be me for the design and branding. If you have questions in regards to social media, the subcommittee chair for social media is going to be co-chaired by Ted Fago on Kauai, as well as Josh Laguana. For the website, we're going to have co-chairs for that as well. They're going to be Conrad Ike and Virgil Vergara. We're also going to have, this is something new, we're going to have a district videographer, and that's going to be Ryan Kawamoto. We're super excited of having that resource for the district. We're hoping that we can provide you guys with tons of our own video content. As you know, Rotary International provides us with a lot of videos, but we think it'd be a great resource for you guys in the upcoming year to have our own Hawaii-specific videos as well. Dave Livingston's going to be our district photographer in the public relations, so they can help you with creating press releases or getting your story out there to the public. We're gonna have Lance Ray and Janet Kelly. For events and promotions, we're gonna have John Strandberg and Lincoln Jacoby. And then we're also gonna have Ted Fago serving as our Neighbor Island liaison. And that's gonna be super important because we want to make sure that the neighbor islands feel engaged and that they feel like they have the same resources as we do on Oahu. And that's it for my presentation. I'm gonna save some Q&A for later, but if you guys wanna contact me, feel free to do so.
Awesome. Thank you, Dell, Lane, Nalani, and Randy. You know, and it's as they said, I hope that you can see that we as a district are trying to put together all of the essential elements and the support you need to have a successful year as presidents. We don't want you to feel as though you have to do this huge job all by yourself. You're surrounded by support. You're going to be surrounded by resources, and it's just going to be up to you how much you want to take advantage of it. And as they mentioned, the videos that you saw today, you have access to all of those. Those are already on the Rotary International website. You can access those. You can access templates to brochures, to how to make your business cards, to photos. And then Randy, this next year, we will be focusing on localizing a lot of these things so we have more resources, to promote who we are here in Hawaii. So we're going to go into a breakout session. Benson, do you want to take the lead and kind of guide them from here?
Yeah, sure. Thanks. Okay, gang. So maybe you've done this before in other breakout rooms, in other breakout sessions or Zoom sessions before, but you're now going to get a chance to choose the room you want to go into. So our three presenters, Del Green will be hosting one of the breakout rooms, and then Nalani and Lane will do another one in membership. And then Randy, of course, will be doing the public image. So what's going to happen is when I hit the breakout, usually you get this, click on this if you want to go to room 2. But those 3 choices will come up on your screen, and just pick one. And then you're going to go into that room, and then they will moderate. The leaders of these discussions will moderate it. There'll also be, and I want to invite all the assistant governors to also go into those rooms too. And there in that room, you can talk about, if you have questions about membership, about the foundation, about public image, if you have some plans you want to share, that will be the time that you would have that exchange. And we're going to be
Join the meeting.
in those groups for about 20 minutes. You'll get a heads up from me when it's time to come back. We'll come back and then interact for about another 10 minutes, and then we're going to take a break. Okay, so any questions about that? So if you don't choose a room, then you'll end up in this, you'll be here in the main session, and then I'll get to talk to you. So that, and Sandy will too. So we can ask you questions about all your background and everything. Okay, any questions about that? All right, here we go, and we'll be in there for about 20 minutes. Okay, so everybody's going to be invited to join a breakout room. So, choose one. Okay. And remember, if you don't choose one, you're going to end up in here, and then we're going to ask you pointed questions about your personal life. So I would go to a breakout room if I were you. I know some people are going to go, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Or they're going to be flipping a coin like, oh, which one should I go to?
Sorry, Vince, I don't have a button.
I don't have anything.
I
don't
have
see
anything.
where
I
you
don't have
can
anything
choose
either.
anything.
Okay, hang on a second.
Just a bunch of heads.
You see just a bunch of heads.
Right.
So you're
No
not
choices.
getting a choice. Okay, so here's the other thing that we can do is I can put you into a room. Okay, so Keone, are you going to a room, or do you want to go to a room? So Del, let me put you in your room here, because you should be in the Del. So when I see Del disappear, then I know he's in there. Let's see. How many people are not in rooms here? Let me make sure the moderators are in their room. Let's see. Okay, well, I got a bunch of people in rooms. So let me just take you for the top. So I got Al from Kihei. Where do you want to go?
Membership.
Okay. All right, so you're gone. Arlene, where would you like to go?
Foundation.
Foundation. Okay, so you're gone. Beverly Hikus, where would you like to go? Bev, do you want to? Membership. Okay, there you go. Okay, Doug from East Hawaii, would you like to go somewhere? You want to stay here and we can talk about our hobbies?
Talk about hobbies.
Okay, good. You stay here. Okay, Ethan Allen, where do you want to go?
Foundation.
Foundation?
Modell.
Okay, there you go. Gwen, where would you like to go, Gwen?
Public image, please.
Public image, please. There you go. Bye. Jade, where would you like to go?
Public image.
Okay, good. Yeah, I like Randy too. I'd go over there. Janice Takeda, where would you like to go?
Foundation.
Foundation. Bye. John Baronello, where would you like to go?
Foundation also, please.
Okay. Bye, John. Josh, where would you like to go, Josh?
I would love to check out public image.
Okay, there you go. Okay, and
Benton, sorry.
Yeah.
Can you put Nalani in her room first? She needs to go to her room.
Okay, all right. There's Nalani. Membership. Okay. How about is Lane in the room yet? Yeah, Lane's in the room. Okay.
He is.
Okay. Keegan, where would you like to go? Keegan, would you like to go anywhere? Okay, we'll come back to you. How about you, Keith Greer? Where would you like to go? No. Okay, you gotta unmute, guys, to tell me. Keone, where do you want to go, Keone?
I'll go to membership.
Membership. Okay. Lonnie Bergstrom, where would you like to go?
Membership, please.
Membership, please. Okay. Leah Harbottle. Leah?
Membership.
Okay. Let's see. Mariko, do you want to go to a room or would you like to stay and chat with us?
I will go to the foundation.
Okay, great. Here we go.
Keith Greer
Yes.
wanted to go to membership.
Who wanted to go to membership? Doug?
Keith Greer.
Oh, Keith Greer. Okay, did I send him somewhere? Okay. Mark, did you want to go somewhere? Mark Merriam? Mark? Okay, let me get some of these other guys. Matt Wong. Matt, do you want to go somewhere? Matt? Okay. How about Nathan?
Nathan, I'll hit the I'll do membership, bud.
Okay. All right. Patty, where would you like to go? Patty, look.
Membership.
Okay. Paul Nakachi, where would you like to go? I didn't hear that, Paul. Go ahead again.
Membership, please.
Okay, thank you. Okay, Rich Moscow, would you like to go somewhere?
To bed.
All right, I got the bed. So here we go.
I'll go with membership.
Okay, good. To bed, that's a good one. I should always have that as a auxiliary room. Ryan, would you like to go somewhere? Ryan Masuno? No? Okay. Ted, why don't I send you to public image?
Thank you.
So you can help there. Okay. Tony, how about you? Tony Craig?
Membership. Membership.
Okay, now the rest of the guys I have over here, Keegan, are you still here? Matt Wong, you want to go somewhere? Anyone? Let's see. Marianne, I got Matt Wong. Naomi, I got Randy Hart. Rick Cox.
Nalani.
Okay, Nalani, here we go. Okay, now the rest of the guys, anybody else that's still in the room would like to go somewhere else besides staying here with
Mark,
me?
Mark and Sharon would like to go to membership.
Okay, Marcus, Sharon, here you go. Okay.
Why don't you move Matt to membership? Ryan has 2 videos, so he's already in TRF.
Okay.
Because he's at the bank and his computer at the bank doesn't have a video. That's why he has 2 on.
Okay.
So he's already in.
Okay. And so everybody that's left on the screen, they want to be here, right?
Move Keegan to membership.
Move Keegan to membership. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Now, okay, so let's talk about, because we're gonna do this again at the end, right? So I'm gonna set up 11 rooms with the district governors now. I mean, excuse me, with the assistant governors. So is everybody clear who their assistant governor is? Or do we need to create a slide that says if
I
you're
actually have a list.
Okay.
I have
So,
a list that I can pull up. Yeah.
oh, okay. And if you can do that on a share screen, because what I'll do at the end is we'll do this again. Now I for some reason I don't know why everybody didn't go to someplace they picked. You know, when you when you do this is always something that happens is that people don't pick anything because they don't actually really want to go to another room. They just want to take a break or sit there. So they don't make a choice. And so you end up, yeah.
Nothing popped on our screens.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was what happened.
Okay. Okay, Doug. Good. Good. So yeah, we'll have to sort of problem solve that, or look at that, why that didn't happen. So
because if you set up the room before people come in, their name's not going to be there. So you might have to refresh. So you catch all the people who came in after you set up the breakout rooms. But did you also enable the choosing of the room?
I did.
Okay.
Yeah, I did. So what I did is that, and I'm aware of that too, is that I didn't, I set the breakout rooms a little bit ahead of time, but then I didn't put that option for them to choose their own room till just before I split them up. Because if you don't do it just before you split them up, then they won't get that option. So what I'll do then is I'll set the next one up with the 11 assistant governors. I'll set it up like while you're doing your thing, Sandy, so that everybody that's in the room will be captured in that. And then I'll enable choose your own room, and hopefully everybody will know where to go.
Oh, this is a lot of work. Yeah.
Well, it's a lot of work if you don't do it right. So I mean, obviously, I got to do it right the next time. So here's the thing that I just learned, right, is that you have to set these breakout rooms at the very last second. So what Naomi said is correct. So you capture everybody that's in that room, because I set those 3 rooms up like right at the beginning when people were just starting to come in. I set them up. So a lot of guys that came in after. The time I dispersed them out to rooms, they weren't caught in that. So yeah. But breakout rooms, actually, you can set them up like in about 4 seconds. I mean, real quick, 29 breakout rooms. So what do we have? Like last week we had 18. Yeah, we had 18 breakout rooms. And it all worked fine as long as everybody's there when you set them up. So
yeah, it's random. But
yeah.
You can also pause the recording.
Oh, yeah. Should we pause that? Okay. Well, that's okay. You're going to edit this out, right? So should I pause now?
All right.
Okay. So everybody's going to start appearing. Oh, so hey, Doug, I'm sending my wife to your listening session because I thought that, she should work on that. So she'll be attending.
That's a very bad joke. Benson.
I know. Well, I'm emboldened when she's not in the room, as you know, right? I say,
well, you went to the listening. You went to the listening session, actually. So.
I know. No, and I told her it was that great, and that she should go. So, because I told her that my listening improved greatly after I attended Doug's session.
Except that you talked.
Yeah, I know. Hey, everybody. Hey, welcome back, man. That was great. So, hey, thanks for just kind of working with us on the little technical difficulties. We problem solved it and figured out what that is. So we're going to do another choose your own breakout room a little bit later. But hey, Del, give us a little update. What happened in your room, and if you want to call anybody in your room to share their experience or thoughts or ideas about it, yeah, go ahead. You can unmute yourself and.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I was going to say it's kind of hard to speak when it's muted.
Yeah.
Basically, we talked about drinking beer.
All right, I should have got to your groups. Yeah.
Well, we had a group, lively group, and then we started actually getting serious and started talking about giving, some of the challenges because of economic circumstances, some of the fundraising ideas that some of the clubs are using. Also, there was some interest in maybe getting a copy of the PowerPoint. So I would like to extend the opportunity for anybody who is in this meeting who is interested in getting a copy of the PowerPoint that I gave to send me an email with your email address. I'll try to send it by email. If I'm not able to do that, I'll probably just upload it to Dropbox or something like that. It's not a very big one, as you know. The idea was to kind of keep it short and punchy.
Okay, short and punchy. Speaking of short and punchy, Lane, let's go over to you. And what was your thought about it?
Short and punchy.
Yeah, short and punchy.
No, it was great. All the presidents were
nice
so
segue.
wonderful in like sharing their ideas, their thoughts, and I actually asked, had some questions for them, and I'm not sure if anyone from the room wants to share anything they learned, but I learned a whole bunch from them. So, and I don't know if Nalani, if you want to share some stuff too, but
yeah, go ahead, Nalani. We have a few minutes. Go ahead.
No, it was really good. Yeah, questions about the role of a sponsor. What are they supposed to do? How to get involved with the older legacy member who is well respected, and how to teach people on how to approach a new member. What do you do with them? Once you get them in, what program do you have for them to educate them on what Rotary is all about, and just hitting all the different topics and being able to share that. So just a little bit of that, and we're working on trying to come up with a list of things to help the PEs, like a checkoff list when we bring someone in and stuff like that. So it was really engaging.
And the one thing I wanted to share real quick too was William had a great question about how to keep someone that went through RILA, went through, a scholarship program with your club, Rotarac, and then William Richard had a great suggestion about how, let's say their club gives an $8,000 scholarship. So they give $2,000 every year, but they're asking that person that received the scholarship to come to their club twice a year. So they keep them engaged, keep them knowing about Rotary, and keep them active, which could foster, growth and membership growth for a young professional as well. So I thought that was excellent.
Okay. So Richard, tell us a little bit about that. Which Richard was it?
Dick Moscow.
Dick Moscow. Hey, Dick, you want to talk a little bit about that? You got a second? You gotta unmute yourself to go.
There you go. Yeah, our
there
club
we
has
go.
our own foundation, so we raise money and we've got a principal and all that. But we only take care of 2 schools, Pearl City or IA in our area. That's the only people that can apply. Okay, so we concentrate in those schools and they appreciate it. And so we just interviewed, and we normally interview anywhere from 4 to 8 people every year. The scholarship is $8,000 and it's spread out over 4 years, $2,000, $1,000 every semester, so $2,000 every year. So at any one time, we've got 4 students in our cycle to pay pay out the money to, and they are required to send us their grades every 6 months. Come to our meeting every 6 months, tell us what's happening, how they're doing, and what they're looking for, and we keep them engaged that way for 4 years. And so we've got 4 of them every year coming to our club and reporting what's going on, keeping Rotary in front of them.
Great, Rich. Thanks. Go ahead, Sandy.
Can I just share something? If you remember listening to Shaker in his presentation, talking about finding different ways to bring people together, we are all going through the HRYF scholarship interviews right now. Either we've just completed them or about to complete them. We should think about forming a group of our HRYF scholarship recipients, as a group. Go, Lane. You can do that.
All right. Thanks. Hey, so Randy, how did it go in your group? Anybody there in your group you think should share their ideas with the rest of us?
Yeah, well, we had a quick Q&A. 2 main buckets that we kind of touched upon. Gwen had a great question. She asked, what's the best way for you to actually get the public opinion, or get what the perception of your public image of your club? Because a lot of times we have a different opinion from what's actually our public image, right? So we kind of talked about just doing an audit, as well as how our district's going to be doing an audit as well, and how we can be brand compliant going forward, and how important that is as well. And I shared with them how RI is mandating that all clubs be brand compliant by next year. So that's super important. And then luckily we had Ted and Josh in our room, so they were kind enough to do a really quick version of social media one-on-one for the whole group. So that was fun.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much what we did. We kind of talked about social media.
Okay. Well, we're really fortunate to have lots of good resource people all over the place. So great to have them. Josh and Ted will have a chance to work together with us a little bit later. Okay, so I got almost 10:15. So unless anybody has any questions, would anybody like to make a comment here about anything they saw in their group? Kind of wave your hand a little bit, because we got a lot of people on the call that'd like to share with us before we take a little break. Anybody? Let me scan through here. Let's see. Anybody waving their hand? All right. No? Okay, good. Or you can just unmute yourself and start talking. I mean, we're used to that too. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take a quick 5-minute break. So if you need to get another cup of whatever. Oh, are you waving your hand, Kwanzaa, or are you just putting your hand over the screen? He says no. Okay, we're gonna take a little 5-minute break. We're gonna come back and at 10:20 sharp. We're gonna get going with Sandy. Sandy's got a bunch of stuff to go over with us at 10:20, and then we'll take it up to our conclusion at 11. Okay. All right, gang. Thanks a lot. Let's take a little break. So let's see. Okay, let's see. Okay, recruit. So let's see. Okay.
Hey, Benson, you're unmuted, just FYI.
So you can hear me typing, huh?
And breathing.
Oh, thank you. That's good.
You know he's alive.
It's always good when we're breathing.
Marianne, don't forget, take notes of action items to help me.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
And can you copy the participant list? I can do that. I'll do screenshots.
Not everybody didn't sign in on the chat.
That's why it's easier to take a copy of the participant list.
Then Benson can get a report of it from Zoom.
Oh, can you copy? Oh, you can? Okay. Got that,
Right,
Benson? No, I think he took a little break.
Okay, but Zoom captures that. We can get it from Zoom.
Oh, okay. Thanks, Naomi. Randy, are you here?
Yeah, once he stops recording, you can get the participant list downloaded.
Hi, which Randy? Randy Hart or Randy Me?
Randy, do people know what it means to be compliant with our logo?
Oh, I'm gonna send them I'm gonna throw it into the chat, the brand guidelines.
Good. You just might even want to point out based on ours, because I sent out an email last week and I gave them one incompliant message on the mark your calendar email. You can use my mistake as an example.
Okay, well, maybe we can send them like an email or something with like a follow-up.
Yeah, just to show them, right? Like if you look at Benson's, his is good. If you look at, just so they know what we're talking about when we say a compliant logo.
Okay. Sandy, too, we have the brand specialist coming to our Vibrant Club workshop that will talk about that too.
Yeah, they'll get everyone will get a lot more detail on the topics that we're covering in the training sessions. Today's just a really kind of an overview, but that's good. Breakout sessions were good?
Yeah, it was great. It was great.
Awesome.
Yeah, good fun. I love getting questions. It's like, and that's like the beauty of Rotary is that people are like, hey, how do you do this? And someone in this large group is going to know the answer. It's so collaborative, and that's what I love about Rotary.
Awesome.
Me too, Josh.
I was actually talking about Lane specifically because he's awesome.
I was talking
Everyone
about
else
Josh
too.
because he's awesome too.
Okay, so Sandy, when we do the breakouts with the assistant governor, so I have all the Hawaii Island clubs in one room, all the Kauai clubs, all the Maui clubs, and then so then the Oahu clubs: Arlene, Dave, Kathleen, Josh, and Scott. Correct?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Give me a choto minute. I can't find my
A Choto minute. I love that. Yeah.
I lost my
Your list.
no. I lost my connection to Far West Pets.
Okay.
So just a choto minute.
Choto
There-
minute.
Okay, here we go.
Okay. All right. So
Benson, don't forget Jamie, AG. There's
yeah.
6 Oahu AGs.
Yeah, there we go. You know, she alphabetically, she's the first one. Yeah. Jamie Apuno. Okay. I got her.
Did you leave
Okay.
her somewhere?
No, I have her now. I would never forget it, Jamie.
Okay.
Yeah, Jamie.
Okay,
Jamie,
we
I'm
got.
not gonna forget.
Do we pretty much have everybody back?
Yeah, let's
Yep.
rock and roll.
Okay. All right, everybody. We've got some updates on pets. I hope you are excited. The pets program looks like it is just going to be really, really awesome. And so I just want to go over a few things with you. And I thought the first thing we would do is just go over the schedule. You all have access to this because I'm just taking you live to farwestpets.org. So everything is here. And so when you look at this, can you tell Jerry's home and Khaleesi's barking? Sorry. I already gave vodka to my birds to make them go to sleep so they weren't noisy. Now I've got to do something with Khaleesi. Anyway, but when you look up at Far West Pets, here's the tab right here for the schedule. And so if we click on the schedule, some things I want to point out. Now, remember, this is coming from Far West Pets, and because you are registered, you're going to be receiving a link. It's a personalized link just for you to log into the Far West Pets program, okay? That's an email you'll be receiving, and so everybody who is registered will be receiving that link. That identifies you personally, and it's really important. I think we've mentioned to you that attending pets is a requirement of Rotary International for you to be certified as qualified to be the president of your club next year. I know some of you have actually been presidents before, maybe more than once, twice, or even 3 times. But things are changing so quickly in Rotary that a lot of this information is new. A lot of the information is different. Some of the not rules, but some of the past practices we've had have changed and been modified. So please, I really encourage you to attend, especially since in this, pandemic environment where we're going virtual and hybrid, they will have sessions to help you help your club. Okay. So with that on the schedule, I want to remind you, can you see when I point my cursor like this? Or am I just, well, like,
Yes, yeah, we can see that.
So just remember, for example, this says that it starts, the first session is Friday, March 5th, and it starts at 3:00 p.m. That is not Hawaii time. So when you're looking at the website, subtract 2 hours. That is actually 1:00 our time. Okay? Is everybody with me? So we are starting on Friday, March 5th at 1:00 Hawaii time. Okay, you'll have a general session. You will get to meet Rotary International President Shaker. and laugh at his joke when he says that, you know, we're shakers and movers and shakers. So don't forget to laugh. And then we have a keynote address from Carol Schofield. In fact, if you want to see more about these people, if you click on the link above the, on speakers, you can see more about their bio and their background. Most of the keynote speakers they're bringing on, even though we're having special presentations by the VIPs in Rotary, the keynote speakers really, it seems like this year, they're focusing a lot on leadership, right? And many of these people are award-winning motivational speakers, so very, very good. Okay, so after the first general session, you're going to have a break, and then we go into your first education session. So that is not 4:15, but what time for us? 2. Got it. 2:15, so subtract 2 hours, okay? First session will be on increase our ability to adapt. You'll be going over the strategic action priorities. And by the end of the PETS, you should pretty much have an action plan put together, at least the outline of one that you can start working on for your club to get going on July 1st, okay? In these breakout sessions, this is where AGs, you will be moderating the breakout sessions, okay? You will be facilitating those through the discussion. Something to keep in mind at these breakout sessions, you might not be with many, if any, Hawaii folks. They're going to mix you up with all of the other president-elects from across the 9 districts, okay? And there are 450. So you will be meeting other president-elects from around, from many other districts. And so that's going to be your opportunity to socialize. A cool thing this year, it says on the program 5:45, but it's not 5:45. It's actually what time? 3:45. You're going to have a Q&A. You're going to have a session to have an opportunity to directly interact with President-elect Shaker, which is something that is just a rare opportunity. So this is really exciting that you have this opportunity. You'll then have a break, and then after that, there's going to be a Far West Pets social. Typically what happens at Far West Pets, because we know that one of the most important parts of going to Pets is meeting and interacting with your colleagues, the president-elects from around the 9 different districts. That's probably one of the most fun parts of being in Pets. So there's going to be a hospitality night. It starts at 5 p.m. for us. And you'll have an opportunity to visit each district has their own hospitality suite. We will also have a hospitality suite, and you'll have an opportunity to bounce around. You'll also see on here, the virtual House of Friendship will open. The virtual House of Friendship, there's going to be information booths. There'll be information about international service projects, other projects you can get involved in. A lot of other club runner is usually there, but a lot of the vendors are there. I will tell you my favorite part of this. I'm a shopaholic. This is where I buy my Rotary gear. So the companies that sell the Rotary gear, the pins that you might want to buy, the Rotary pins, they have Rotary pins. Like if you want to buy specific pins for your club officers, they have, president, president-elect, secretary, treasurer, whatever. There's pins. I can show you, I got a bunch. I spend a lot of money there, and I'm not saying you need to do that. But I have jackets, I've got workout clothes, I've got shirts, I've got jewelry, my necklace. So if you're a shopaholic like me, this is where you can get your Rotary gear, okay? So don't miss out on that. Then on Saturday morning, you're gonna have your second general session. I know it says 9 o'clock, but you know what time that is for us, right? 7 a.m. So we will start off at 7 a.m. Jennifer Jones, who is going to be, she's our future Rotary International president. And what's exciting is she came and spoke to us 2 years ago at our conference here in Hawaii. She's an amazing lady, and she is the first woman to ever be elected as the Rotary International president. So we're excited about that. You've probably seen John Huco, who's the General Secretary of Rotary International. You have seen his name on many, many correspondence and information pieces that come out from RI. And then we're going to have a keynote address from Chantel Vallée. She is the coach of Windsor University. She is the first female coach to ever coach and manager of a professional men's basketball team, and she took them to the championships. She is an award-winning author, very inspirational. You will love hearing her. We got to hear her at Zone last year, right? So she was invited to come back to speak to our pets. So we're really excited about that. Then your second educational session will be at not 10:15, but 8:15 in the morning, focusing on expand our reach. And again, AGs, this is where you will also be facilitating the actual breakout rooms in these sessions. And then that'll be followed by a Q&A with Chantel Vallée. You get a lunch break, and then we'll have general session 3, where you will hear from the foundation chair-elect John Germs and polio advocate Ann Lee Hussey, who has just a really inspirational story to share with you. And then our keynote address, I don't know if you've heard of him, very, very popular motivational speaker, Steve Farber. He actually spoke at Rotary, the International Assembly this year. He's a pioneer in leadership development. His topic this year is leadership and love. You're going to really enjoy him. Very, very motivating. And then you'll have educational session 3, a break, a Q&A session with Steve Farber. And then the 4th educational session, which will start for us at 2:30. So Saturday's a huge all-day thing. You're going to have a dinner break. And Benson, I think this is where the error is. Our time is listed as the same time as the dinner break, but I think that's incorrect. So I'm going to make sure that they update that with the correct time. I think that actually our Aloha Hawaii is supposed to follow the dinner break. We will give you an update on that. But this is the night, Saturday night, we are the social function, the social event for Saturday evening. Okay, we are the featured hospitality suite that evening, and that's when we'll put on a show. And Benson's going to speak a little bit more on that. Sunday morning, not at 9:30, but at 7:30 our time, we will get together as a district. We will get together as a district. We will get to pull some of our plans together. You'll have an opportunity to meet directly with your groups, with your assistant governor, and also Vicki Pullitz, who is going to be our Rotary International Zone Director. She will be joining us for a few minutes and sharing a few words with us. And that's before we go into her general session and her special presentation, along with past Rotary International President Rick King. He's just one of these legends in Rotary. That as he gets older and is more, as he gets older in life, he is just, this may be one of his, I don't want to say his last sessions, but he's probably not going to be on the speaker circuit for a lot longer. So you're very fortunate to have an opportunity to hear an inspirational speech from him. Okay. Sunday morning, by the way, in our district breakout sessions, all of our members who have successfully passed PETS, and that means you have attended and completed the sessions, there is a tiny little graduation ceremony to acknowledge your accomplishment there. And so that will be a part of our final session. And then that's it for pets. It's your whole weekend. So you can see it's action packed from the time we start on Friday afternoon until we end at basically 10:15 Hawaii time on Sunday morning. Okay. So it's an action packed weekend. The dress for this, they recommend business casual. It's virtual. You can wear your you can wear your sodies if you want to. No one will know the difference, but they do encourage just business casual because you're representing the district and you're representing president-elects. One of the things I encourage you to do, I'm going to be sending you, or you will be receiving your briefcase and your portfolios, and also the kukui nut lace. I encourage you to wear that to the sessions throughout PETS. Traditionally, what we've done in the past is we've given that layaway to one of the other presidents we meet from one of the other districts who's had an impact on us and share it with them. But this year, since it's virtual, we'll just have to find creative ways to share that. But you will have a kukui nut lei that you can wear that will identify you as a D5000 member. Okay. Then the following weekend, March 13th and 14th, there will be post-PETS electives. Okay, so that on the 13th, they start at 8 o'clock in the morning. This one I think is going to be a good one. It's going to be how to conduct hybrid meetings. And I know, Benson, you're one of the trainers for one of these, right? One of these sessions, I think Benson is going to be.
Yeah, we're doing a community service during the pandemic. So I'm here the community, the 1 o'clock session.
Okay.
I think on Saturday is
Yeah,
what I'm doing.
I see that. Okay. There's an 11:30 session for large clubs. That one is by invitation only, and the large clubs for our district have already been identified. Honolulu Metro, I think it's Hilo, or is it South? I'm sorry, I already messed up once on the Hilo. One of the Hilo clubs as well, and who received a special invitation to attend that one. That one's going to be led by our own past district governor, Clint Schroeder. So those of you who are lucky enough to go, it will be a good session. And then we've got
that'll be the Hilo Club for large clubs.
Hilo Club. Thank you, Doug. And then at our time at 11 o'clock, Benson will be featured as one of the presenters for the Human Connections Through Service, the Community Services Today session. Yeah. And then on Sunday, March 14th, again, we start at 8 o'clock a.m. They're going to focus on fundraising in the virtual world. And then the second session will be how to raise your Rotary IQ and exploring the RI Learning Center, which you guys are already pros at. Yeah. And the virtual House of Friendship will continue to stay open through, let's see, it's going to be open through Sunday, March 14th. So that's when you can visit the vendors, you can visit the other international projects, service projects, and like me, you can keep shopping. Any questions on the schedule? Oh. You're going to get, like I mentioned, you're going to get a personal link to attend. They actually take attendance based on you checking in. So make sure you log into your sessions. Okay.
Sandy, just one question. You said we're already registered for Far Pets. You did that already?
No.
For all the presidents?
Dick, the president-elects need to do that. If you haven't done that, we can help you get registered. So you need
no,
to.
I could, yeah, I'll do it.
Okay. So you just come to the same website, right? Click on this white one up at the top that says register now. Right here.
Right.
And
I got it.
Got it? Okay.
Yeah, I'll take care of it.
Awesome. Thank you. If anybody else has not registered, please do that soon. If you have.
My one concern is, I think I mentioned to you that on Sunday at 9:15 in the morning, I will not be able to attend the sessions because I've got church functions I have to take care of.
I understand. Okay. Any other questions about the sessions themselves? You know, as you're on this site, you might want to explore some other things here. They actually provide for you a planning calendar for the president-elects. We've been trying to include some of those in our training sessions for you because it goes back to July and before, and it actually gives you some suggestions on what you can do on a monthly basis to prepare for your job as president. So you have a lot of resources around you. Okay? So as part of PETS, one of our big roles is that the hospitality suite on Saturday night, it's really being promoted pretty heavily among all the president-elects. I want to turn it over to Benson to kind of give us an update on what's happening with the Aloha Hawaii hospitality and all of the talent that the president-elects and the hosts are going to be bringing to it.
Okay, thanks, Andy. We're not actually sure. On the schedule it says we have 45 minutes, but you know we're gonna plan an hour. It's not going to be on our Zoom meeting. It's going to be on theirs. So which means they can cut us off anytime they feel like it. But oh well, so what? You know, obviously in our district we have an immense amount of talent. I mean, you know, we got guys like Matt Wong that could just do the whole hour, just, you know, doing his music, but we're going to really try to put some variety in this. So I'm going to be reaching out to people, and feel free to reach back to me. If you would like to do anything, and what I'm talking about is, you know, beyond just singing a song, we're going to have hula lessons. I think Christine is going to do how to make a Mai Tai. We're going to work through all of that. I'm actually going to be the host of it. We're going to have a drinking game because obviously you can't have a hospitality suite unless you have a drinking game. So anytime you hear the word aloha, that will be your thing to drink water or whatever you have. So, you know, we're going to try to make the night lively. So we want to invite people to do other things besides just sort of entertainment things. So if you're a poetry person, I mean, obviously, if you want to read something that's appropriate, you want to tell a little story, you want to go over a service project that your club did, you want to put together a short little PowerPoint to talk about something that we've done over here in Hawaii. If you're a Hawaiian history or Hawaiian language buff, if you like to make a point about, hey, tonight I want to teach you guys a Hawaiian word, and this Hawaiian word means, you know, you can go down that route. You know, videos. If you're an amateur photographer and you would want to share stuff, pictures that you've taken that are represent our state. And so what we want to try to do is interact with some of the people. So some of the people that come on the screen, I'm going to be actually calling them out and trying to engage them in doing stuff. And what I would like to do is put together kind of a quick moving program. So it's entertaining, it's informative, it represents kind of who we are. So if you've gone to PETS before or haven't gone to PETS before, you know, Hawaii District 5000, our reputation is, you know, we're the party district, and we have the biggest hospitality scene. Everybody comes there because it's lively, it's engaging, we're friendly, people like us. And so we want to do something, even though it's going to be virtual, that represents all of that. So with that being said, Sonia had an idea a couple of weeks ago that every assistant governor group would put together something. So if you have something that's put together and you want to reach out to me, I'm going to be actually assembling the program in the next probably week or so we can have it all down by the time we do it 2 weeks from today. That's kind of it in a nutshell. So I want everybody to start thinking out of the box beyond just our typical song and dance. And like I said, we have a lot of that, and we are going to be doing that. I'm going to work with my wife, Zeta. We're going to do a hula lesson as part of it. It will be an engaging and kind of entertaining evening. So reach out to me if you've got an idea about something. It doesn't necessarily have to be a long, you know, song and dance. So that's kind of it in a nutshell, Sandy. So I'll turn it back over to you.
Thanks. You know, and anything that, projects our culture, whether it's a health and wellness session on Lomi Lomi, anything like that, because we have access to the breakout rooms too, in addition to the general session room. Okay, any questions? Are you guys good? Benson, I won't mention any names, but just yesterday I found that we have a belly dancer among our group.
Okay, who is that? Well, put it in the chat. Don't tell me out loud because we don't want to blow our cover, but you can put it in the chats and then.
You're so shy, Benson.
Yeah. Okay. Well, cool. Hey, any kind of people have amazing talent, man. So it doesn't have to be singing and dancing.
I know, right?
Right.
Okay. For the hospitality night, wear aloha wear. Okay, aloha shirts, aloha wear, lei, anything just to show that you are Hawaii. Okay. And then just to wrap up here before I send you off to meet with your AGs, let's see. I just wanted to congratulate all of you. This has been an amazing training. If you look at the work that you have accomplished, I want to see all that you have had an opportunity to learn. See, Nalani, I do this too. There were 11 Learning Center modules, and if you went through them, look at all of these topics you have covered, right? Everything from the Learning Center to protecting personal data, membership leads. I mean, the topics are amazing that you have covered within the President's Basics. And then if you think back on the training sessions we've had, everybody here now should have a Rotary account, right? You've logged into the Learning Center. You've had an introduction to the Rotary Club Central, so you now at least know where to go to input your goals by the end of the year. We had a chance to work on your leadership plan. That was that survey, creating your leadership plan. And those of you who went to the board training session last weekend, you've already had an introduction to the board training. And we have many other sessions yet to come. The next big one is going to be the Vibrant Club Workshop. And so what I have done, I've put that, the calendar that I have given to you in the past. What I want to tell you, I'm going to share it with you in the chat so that you can download it. But I have to have you keep something in mind. Everything is fluid these days. Schedules are changing, whether we're going to meet in person or virtually, everything keeps changing. So we have to be flexible and adaptable. So try not to get hung up on a hard print copy that doesn't change, because this schedule is likely to change on a regular basis. Okay, so we'll make that available to you online. Naomi has created a sub page for us on the Rotary D5000 website. I realize I have to work with Randy Sariano and his team to build that up because it's a page that's specifically designed for us. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not sure if it's my husband or my dog that's making more noise. So woohoo, I just want to say have fun at PETS. Have a great time. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me. And from there, unless there's any questions, I'm going to have Benson send you out onto this adventure of meeting with your AGs. In this session, I need you to verify your address because we need to get the portfolios to you and your briefcases. Announcement, district grants. Please help your club remember that May 31st is the deadline to turn in their final reports for the district grants this year. Or if your club has had a change in scope in what you thought you were going to do as a district grant, if you're going to change it up or do something different, please contact past District Governor Laura Stillquist, who is the chair, or Dave Hamill. Their email addresses are here. So just remember that and pass that information on to your clubs. I think your AGs can give you more information on that as well. Any questions? Are we good?
Sandy,
Yeah.
this is Naomi. We will be collecting the qualification documents as well, and the bank, the tax return for 2020. So we're working on revising the forms. So we should be getting that out very soon, but we need that by May 31st, if possible. And then the new grant is due at the end of July, so people can start working on what they want to apply for the grants.
Right. So we're giving you the announcements now, but there will be sessions that will give you more specific information, within our meetings and our training programs. Okay, but mark those important dates. Okay, you guys, have fun, change makers. PETS is going to be an amazing experience for you. Congratulations for getting through the PrePETS work. Thank you for your attendance. I'm looking forward to working with all of you. And then let's see, Benson, can you get them off into their groups? Oh, by the way, we're going to combine a couple groups, right?
Yes. Okay. So what'll happen is all the Hawaii Island groups will be in one group. So you'll see that choice. All Hawaii Island clubs. You'll see all the Kauai clubs in one group, and then all the Maui clubs in one group. The Oahu clubs, of course, are going to be split by your assistant governor. So if you don't know who your assistant governor is, stay in the room, and then we'll put you in the right room. Now, if you know who they are, then their name's going to be listed on this list, and then pick them. Now, we're not going to come back into this general session, so we'll bid fond aloha to everybody. So when your assistant governor is finished with your meeting, then you can just leave the meeting from there. So, all right, any questions before I send you guys out? Hey, it's been really a great session this afternoon. The last thing I just want to say is that our clubs, every individual club, that's the basis of what Rotary is. And so our clubs have to thrive. They have to be vibrant. They have to survive for Rotary to do the work that it does. And it starts with good leadership within that club. So you're the person that's going to do that. And so we're standing, all of the people that are at the district, our whole job is to try to help everybody at the club level to be successful. Easy for you to say. Okay.
Oh, one more announcement. I'm so sorry. Okay. I forgot to say this. The Rotaractors are being invited to PETS. So if any of you are with clubs that are sponsoring Rotaract groups, the president-elects are being invited to PETS. If your club can help support them, they still have to pay the $125 registration fee. So if there's any support your clubs can lend to them, that would be great. Okay, but that's up to you folks. But I just wanted to let you know that. Okay, I'm good. Benson.
Okay, yeah, thanks. So pick the place that you want to go based on your assistant governor. And if it's not on there or you don't see your screen choice, then stay in the room and we'll put you in the right room.
Benson, I'm in that category of I'm not sure who mine is. I think I know, but I
Okay.
want downtown
Okay.
Honolulu.
Okay. All right, good. Yeah, so pick Dave. Dave's like, choose me, choose me, choose me. Yeah.
And I don't have a choice, Benson.
Oh.
There's nothing appearing on mine.
Okay, good.
And Benson, I'm still stuck here too.
Okay, let me put you, you should be somewhere.
Nothing showing up on my screen.
Who am I supposed to be in? This is Christina. For Kaka'ako.
Okay, hang tight here.
You can send me to Jamie, please.
Okay.
Yeah,
You need to be with Scott.
Who?
Scott Wishart.
Christina? Okay.
How do we get into the rooms?
Yeah, I didn't.
And I seem to be stuck. It won't let me select my room.
Okay.
Right.
let me get all the district, all the assistant governors in there. Yeah. Okay. All right, let's start it. So, Josh, let me get you in your room.
Me too.
All right. I'm trying to get all the assistant governors in their room. So Jamie just went. Let's see. Okay, Doug. This is supposed to work better. Oh well. So Arlene.
Another feeling.
Yeah. Well, it does what it does. So we have to. Kathleen, hang on. Let me get you in your room. Okay, Lane. Okay, let's just start at start at the top. Okay, Al. Hang on, guys. We're just putting guys in here. Ethan, what room do you? Who's your AG? Ethan Allen.
I'm
Dave Mostrin.
assuming.
Dave
Okay.
Mostrin.
Okay. Naomi, you know a lot of these. You want to jump on the breakouts and you can see these guys and you can start putting them in where they go.
Only the host.
I'm not.
Okay.
I'm still not in my club. I mean, in my group.
Okay. Dave, you're not there yet? I thought I
Nope.
put you in there. Okay.
Do I have to do anything? Because I don't see any prompts.
Yeah, I don't see. I actually don't even. Oh, you're on Honolulu Sunset, right?
Sunrise.
Sunrise. Yeah. Yeah. I'm trying. Oh, here you are. Okay, there you go. Because you're not Dave Monstron. Okay.
Oh.
Okay. Naomi, you know what I'm gonna do then? Let me make you host then, and then because you know a lot of these where these guys go. So, hang on.
Who? Here, finally.
Okay. Okay, Naomi, you got control now.
Who's left?
Me, Nalani, and Dick Moscow.
Okay.
Okay.
I think I'm Ted.
You go with.
Tony goes to Kwanzaa.
Nalani and Ted go with Arlene.
Yeah, Dick goes with Joshua.
Oh, Dick. Nalani and Joshua.
We got almost everybody.
This is Mark. I need to go to Arlene's room.
Okay.
So does Lonnie.
I believe I go to Dave.
I go to Arlene.
Okay, Naomi, you're able to move these guys?
Yeah, I'm moving them.
Okay, thank you.
Some of them are assigned, but they're not. They need to hit the button, the join button.
Where are the buttons? What I'm seeing is you're scrolling.
Oh, let me get out of the share screen. That was the list, in case you didn't know.
I need to go to Scott. That's Waikiki.
Okay. There's Lane. Lane's got his video of the football going.
I know.
Okay, only Rick. Rick needs to go to Kauai, huh? Okay, Rick's gone.
I got it. Yeah.
Okay.
Everybody's
pretty much in there, right?
Yeah. Mark, Miriam, Mark, do you want to go someplace?
Stop the recording.